I am Dan Scheinkman, and I lead development at BuzzFeed Studios. Our recent credits include Xmas for Freevee and Amazon, as well as Puppy Love, and we have the upcoming F, Marry, Kill for Lionsgate. I'm almost a slave to the story. It's something, if I have a concept that sits with me and I think that there's an audience for it that will resonate with something that they love as much as I do, then it's just something that becomes something that I have to share. Everybody has a valid story to tell. There's myriad POVs that lack representation or haven't yet been represented, and ones you wouldn't necessarily think about. Like, as an example, we did a story about female gamers that was women in a world that often men feel belong to them. And it's not the first POV that you would think of as being objectified or having a specific story to tell, but it absolutely is, because gamers are everywhere and there's millions of them, and a lot of them are women. So it was finding that way into a story when it's unexpected, yet finding somebody who says, yes, this is for me, you spoke my story, you shared this with the world, and I feel good because now everybody knows what my experiences are, and that is fulfilling. The purpose of a good pitch is to get me to open the book, right? It's looking at the cover, looking at the picture. It's no different or buying a magazine at a newsstand. Like, you have to see something salacious, something interesting that makes me go, what is that? I have to understand it. That's really what a pitch is. A good written pitch is no more than probably 5 sentences that's very clear about really just the first act. You want to only pitch your first act, which asks a big question that's so compelling that for me as a producer, I'm willing to put your script on my pile of 100 that I have to read, or for an audience, if you tell a friend, hey, have you seen this movie about blank, that you can explain it to them in that short period of time, and whatever that mystery is makes them motivated to go buy a ticket or go see it streaming. Writers should use VPF because of the access. I'm waiting there to be pitched, and so if it comes in, I see it in my inbox, I'll respond to it. It's actually getting direct thought from me, and it's requested, it's prompted. Right now I have about 30 active projects. That's projects across various stages, from, hey, here's a seed of an idea that I'm looking for a writer for, or specs that have come into me that I'm looking to develop, or specs that I'm currently casting or who have been set up at a studio or a financier. An example of a type of story we're looking for, Gen Z and millennials, we have pets, but they're not just our pets, they're little people. So we wanted to figure out, in a hook-driven way, what's the ups and downs of having a dog, and that ultimately became Puppy Love for Amazon.